Today I'm going to tell you guys about the experience of getting my eyebrows microbladed. For those of you who don't know what microblading is, it's a semi-permanent tattoo that an artist does on your eyebrows to fill them in and make them look fuller. I decided to do this because I saw a video that Kyle Krieger did where he got his eyebrows tattooed. His eyebrows, I think, were already beautiful and they made them even more beautiful, so I reached out to the people at Perfect Frame where he got his done to see if they would do mine, and this is the result of that. I will say that it's been 5 days since my touch-up appointment, so they're a lot bolder and darker than they will be when the final product is revealed. So it's going to be a couple more weeks before I see the final result, but I wanted to do this video because I know there are people that get this done, like myself, who leave the appointment feeling stressed out because they look so much darker than you expected. The eyebrows are definitely darker when you first get them done, so do not freak out if you just got microblading done. I felt that same way, and eventually over time they calmed down and they looked a lot more natural. So I wanted to do this for people who've had this done, who are freaking out right now, to calm them down, and also for people who don't know what microblading is, because before I found out about it through Kyle's video, I had no idea that this was even an option. So I'm gonna tell you guys today about my experience getting microblading. First and foremost, microblading is a semi-permanent tattoo. It's not a traditional tattoo where it's going to last forever. It's going to last between 1 to 3 years. At first, I was kind of disappointed about this because if I'm getting a tattoo, I want it to last for a long time. But when you think about it, you don't want your eyebrow tattoos to last forever because eventually, over time, they get blurry like all tattoos. And do you really want blurry-ass eyebrows? No. Now, although this tattoo is semi-permanent, it is still a tattoo, so you want to be very selective about the artist that you choose to tattoo your face. I did a lot of research beforehand. Fortunately, I stumbled upon a video by Kyle Krieger where he said that he got his eyebrows tattooed and his looked absolutely beautiful, so I wanted to go where he went, which was Perfect Frame. Perfect Frame is a place that's local in Hollywood and it's run by this beautiful man named Jonathan and his beautiful partner named Dimitri. I reached out to them and I asked them if I could do a video getting my eyebrows done with them, and also because I'm mentioning them in this video, they're offering a free giveaway to one of you guys once this video goes live. So if you want to see how you can do that, go to their Instagram down below. You can also see the work that they've done before because they're very talented, and decide if that's right for you. But either way, a free set of eyebrows, awesome. They have a very high standard for the way they do microblading. It does require a significant amount of artistry, so please, if you do nothing else, find an artist whose work you already like. So the actual process for getting the microblading done was a very simple 1 to 2 hour process. I went in and Jonathan sketched out my eyebrows. He assesses exactly what you want and also what your face can handle, because some people have unrealistic expectations. I went into it pretty open-minded. I just wanted to look natural. So the first time he did it, it was very, very natural. I'll show you guys photos of this right now. Once you get your first treatment done, you come back about 4 to 6 weeks later. It's been about 8 weeks for me. And then you get the final follow-up touch-up, which is what you see right now. It's only been 5 days since I got mine done, so this is definitely not the final product. They're a little bit bolder than I would normally like, but it's going to calm down in the next couple of weeks, which is again why I wanted to make this video, because I know it's very easy to freak out about this stuff when you first get this done. But going back to the process, Jonathan sketches out your eyebrows to see what exactly is going to look best on you. Once he's found the perfect frame, then he applies some numbing cream to your eyebrows. You leave that on for about 15 minutes and then the actual microblading process begins. I was a little bit intimidated about this because obviously you have a blade going against your eyebrows actually cutting your face, so I was concerned that I was going to feel it, but fortunately with the numbing cream, it felt like a very, very slight scratch, like maybe a cat's claws kind of scratching at your face. The only drawback that I felt while getting the process that just made me a little bit uncomfortable is that I could actually hear my skin being torn as he was doing it, but fortunately I got over it pretty quickly, and after a while, even though it felt like a little bit of a scratch, it felt kind of relaxing and I almost fell asleep. Once Jonathan has finished the microblading process, then he applies some ink to your face so that your skin can really absorb the pigment to get you the best results possible. After that, he wipes it away and sends you on your way with a balm that you're going to apply for the next 10 days. Now we get into the aftercare, which is probably the biggest drawback of the microblading process. I did not do enough research on the aftercare because I was more concerned with the results, but I didn't realize that it takes 10 days of aftercare to be microbladed properly. I think it's really important to know that, and it's going to be a lot of work. Fortunately, the results will be worth it in the end, but those first 10 days can be really rough because you can't get them wet, you can't work out, you can't be in the sun for long periods of time. When you're taking a shower, you don't want it to be too hot because you don't want the steam to cause the pigment to bleed out. It's a lot because this isn't a traditional tattoo, so it's easy to mess these up if you're not very careful. So 10 days of that can be quite exhausting. So it does take a constant effort to make sure that you're taking care of your brows. If you do not do this, it's very easy to mess them up, so you want to make sure that you give this your full attention. I wasn't fully prepared for that. I didn't know that I couldn't work out at all, so it was really hard for me, being an active person, to not work out for 10 days. Fortunately, this time my expectations were set, which is why I want to tell you guys about that now, because I'm on day 5 and I'm moving right along because now I know exactly what to expect. Once you get through that 10-day period, you're supposed to be peeling somewhat. I didn't peel until days 12 to 15. The peeling happens and then the eyebrow color reduces to about like 40% of what you left with at the appointment. After that, the skin heals, and then in a couple of weeks you return back up to like 80% of what you left with, which is the final result. Those again last for about 1 to 3 years, and it's really nice because if you fill in your eyebrows every day, this takes away that process, and not only that, it just looks even more natural than filling my eyebrows ever did. So at the end of the day, would I recommend microblading to someone? It depends who you are. The aftercare is a really huge commitment, so that's a big consideration for me going forward, but I do really like the results. I like the bold look. I feel like because I have big features, big eyes, the beard, it kind of brings some balance to my face. So I'm really excited to see how these heal. But again, if you're someone that just got microblading done, do not stress out if they feel too dark to you, because it takes a couple of weeks before they return to a more natural looking color. Be patient, relax, and take care of them, because that's going to give you the best bang for your buck. Again, if you want to find a really quality tattoo artist, I really do recommend Perfect Frame. Again, if you want to be a part of their giveaway, you can check them out at the Instagram page down below. Thank you again to Perfect Frame for giving me a nice new set of eyebrows. If you guys have any questions, be sure to let me know down below. And I guess that's all I have for right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright guys, we are at the 4-week mark of getting my eyebrows microbladed for the last time. So right here we are looking at the final look, and I'm really happy with the results. I'm gonna focus so you can see a little bit of a close-up. So you can see a little bit over there. I can kind of tell that I had the microblading done, but overall it looks very natural to me. The color, the intensity, the boldness all really calmed down quite a bit. You can see some scarcity within my eyebrows, which honestly I think is kind of a good thing because it keeps that natural look. However, they still look really full because I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I don't fill in my eyebrows anymore. A couple people have called me out because they could tell that I had it done, but honestly to me, it looks very natural. It looks a lot better than a lot of the examples that I saw online before I got the microblading done. So I'm really happy with the results. This will probably be the last video update that I do about my progress, but if you want to see any updates over the next 3 to 6 to 9 months, then check out the comment section below because I'll be posting the updates down there. Overall, the experience was very positive for me. I'm very happy that I did it. I like not having to fill in my eyebrows every day. It was difficult to go through the 10-day period of waiting to be able to do anything, but in the end, I'm really happy that I did it and I enjoyed the process. So good luck to you guys if you're thinking about getting microblading done yourself. If you have any questions, let me know down below, and I guess that's all I have for right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.